Shalom, Salam, Shakti, peace. Hello everyone, Dr. David Weinthal, and in this sequence, we're going to talk about stimulating your chi, or finding your chi. And for most of you that are watching this video, you may have never even done this before. And so the simplest exercise I usually give my patients when I'm teaching this for the very first time or talking about chi or life force or prana, I just tell them to do one simple thing, and usually everyone can do this. So you just rub your hands together vigorously, and I mean vigorously, till you feel warmth in your palms, and then slowly just separate your hands and kind of do a little bouncing movement just like this. Most people can feel a little energy bubble or a little ball between their hands, and they can push on it. And usually that's their first awareness that actually there is an energy body all around their body that protects them from things from the external environment and also heals their body in their internal environment. Hi everyone, Dr. David Weinthal here again, and in this sequence we're still talking about tonifying or stimulating your chi. We talked to you in the last segment about rubbing your hands together. In this segment, we're going to show you, continuing to show you how to stimulate your chi by talking about the Jing well points. The well points are a way that the Chinese classified a point, an acupuncture point, that talked about where the energy was located. And at the well means it's right at the surface, like Jack and Jill went to fetch a pail of water. That water was right at the surface, and the energy or the chi is right at the nail beds. So what do? So the first exercise to figuring out how to stimulate your chi is slapping your fingers back and forth, doing it like this. Now, you can do this for about 10 to 15 seconds. Let's do that right now. So bring your hands down. Now just even that little bit, you can feel a little bit of sensation around each one of the fingers. Hello everyone, Dr. David Weinthal. And in this sequence, we're still talking about stimulating or tonifying your chi or your energy and feeling it in your body. Okay, so we've covered a couple of different exercises. The next exercise is actually what we call rubbing vigorously with your fingers against each other, just like this. So you're just rubbing like this, and I'll do this like this, and you just kind of just rub softly. You don't have to kill yourself. What you're doing is trying to get the energy right around the nail beds, okay? And do this for about 20 to 30 seconds. Really get a good vigorous scrub, okay? And then put it down. Now, adding each one of these exercises together is really going to help you to build up your sensation of the chi and give you an opportunity to find out which exercise works best for you. As you're starting to learn about accessing your chi, it's nice to have different ways of accessing it so that you can feel where the blockages are and what works best for you. Hi everyone, welcome back. Dr. David here. And in this sequence, we're still talking about tonification or stimulation of your chi. The next exercise we're talking about today is stimulating the palms, which we call Lao Gong. Lao, the point is right here in your hand, and the Gong is where the collection is, okay, of chi. And in this area, we have the pericardium meridian, is a point right here, and then the heart. So both of these points on your hand are accessing the fire or the heart and the pericardium meridians. So basically what that means is it's controlling a lot of our stagnant emotional stimulation that we hold inside of our heart. And by moving the chi in our heart and letting it release helps us to just empty our cup so that we're able to handle situations easier and to move through them with grace. So stimulating this helps us to release that toxic emotional baggage out of our system. So make sure you do both hands. You'll find that this is a very meditative state once you've stopped. You can actually start to feel it as I'm tapping. I'm starting to feel the chi moving in my heart space. And if you put your hands like this, you can feel almost like a triangle action happening when you're opening your hands like this. Hi everyone, Dr. David here again. And in this exercise, we're building on the sequences before us. This one is really about taking the chi that we're opening in our arms and moving it through the entire body. So we're starting with our feet this time, and I'm going to turn so you can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm going forward and lifting and dropping. So I'm just dropping down, just lifting up and dropping down. And just like settling the chi, it's just kind of popping down. And you're just tapping, tapping, tapping. So now I'm going to turn towards you. So we're doing that again. We're tapping, tapping, and naturally your arms start to move forward. Now we bring our arms into play and we just start to shake. You may want to join in with me, and I'll do this with you for the next 15 seconds. And if you want, you can put the video on hold and continue. It kind of makes you want to laugh. Done. Hey, great exercise. How do you feel? Hi everyone, Dr. David here, and in this sequence we're going to continue our last sequence, our last exercise in the tonification sequence is, now that we've stimulated our whole entire body, how do we govern the traveling of the chi? How do we move the chi through the meridians? And so right now we move, we're going to stimulate after we've just worked everything up, we're starting to circulate. So the next exercise in stimulating and moving is helping to guide the meridians. So just by running your hands over the inside, there's 3 meridians here. So you're descending the chi and then you're bringing it back up. Descending the chi and bringing it back up. Wiping your arm and putting on the glove. Wiping down the arm and putting on the glove. Do both of your arms. And this is something you can do anytime throughout the day. Practice this. You'll start to feel your own energy around your arm. Wiping down the arm and putting on the glove.